Did you know that just 12 simple words could age you faster, drain your energy, and quietly steal your happiness? After 60, many people repeat certain phrases without thinking. Phrases that seem harmless but are slowly breaking down your confidence, your health, and your sense of purpose. I can't. I'm too old. I'm a burden. Sound familiar? These words act like invisible chains. They trap you in a comfort zone, make you give up on your dreams, and rob you of the joy and power that still live within you. In this video, we'll uncover 12 words you should stop saying after 60 and what to say instead to reclaim your strength, joy, and freedom. Don't let your words quietly destroy your future. The change begins now. I'm too old. It sounds like acceptance, but deep down it's quiet surrender. Many people over 60 say it to avoid trying new things, stepping outside, or embracing life fully. But here's the truth. Your age does not define your worth. Your body may change, your hair may turn silver, but your soul can still be radiant, powerful, and full of inspiration. Saying, I'm too old is like clipping your own wings. Instead, try saying, I'm in a beautiful chapter of life where I get to slow down, know myself better, and love life more deeply. Because aging isn't the end, it's the moment you finally get to live as your truest self. Every time you say, I can't, you build an invisible wall between yourself and growth, adventure, or even long-lost dreams. But who said you need to be perfect, or fast, skilled, or young to begin something new? The truth is, you can, if you allow yourself to try them. Maybe you can't hike a mountain like you did at 30, but you can still walk in the morning and feel the breeze on your face. You can learn to paint, start journaling, or call an old friend. When you replace I can't with I'll try, you don't just change your words. You open a door to a life that's still waiting for you to live it. And then you whisper to yourself, it's too late for me to start. But late compared to whom? To what invisible timeline or outdated expectation? The truth is, it's never too late if your heart still longs to live, to feel, to hope. Some write their first book at 75. Others learn to dance, play music, or begin healing after 80. Every day you wake up, every breath you take is another beginning. Don't let your age hold you back. Let your passion lead the way. Starting over isn't a sign of delay, it's a symbol of courage. And sometimes starting late means you're finally ready to begin for real. And then some days you look around and wonder, do I still matter? When children grow up, careers fade, and life slows down, it can feel like you're disappearing. But here's the truth. Your value isn't in what you used to do. It's in who you are now. In your wisdom, your compassion, your quiet strength. You still matter. You can still inspire, comfort, and lift others just by being present. Sometimes your very presence is the difference someone needs. Sometimes you sigh and say, things were better back then. Old memories play like a beautiful film when you were younger, stronger, busier with life. But remember this, the past wasn't better. It was simply different. Every chapter of life carries its own kind of beauty. And today can be just as meaningful if you receive it with gratitude and grace. Don't let nostalgia trap you in yesterday. Let today be the time you truly live, because it's the only moment you truly have. Some mornings, you wake up and think, what's left for me to do? There's nothing for me anymore. But life isn't just about work or duty. Sometimes the most meaningful thing you can do is to simply slow down and finally give yourself the time you've always put off. You can still learn, explore, connect, and share kindness every single day. A warm cup of tea, a beautiful page in a book, a heartfelt phone call. These can all be things to do if you see them with new eyes. It's not that there's nothing left. It's that you're standing at the doorway of a new kind of living. One that's quieter, but deeply rich. Some say, I'm old now. Why bother taking care of myself? But the truth is, the older you are, the more you deserve to be cared for, body, mind, and spirit. Self-care isn't about appearances. It's about honoring yourself. It's how you say, I still matter, I'm still worth it. A nourishing meal, a moment of deep breathing, a warm conversation. These aren't luxuries. They are acts of love toward yourself. Don't abandon your well-being just because the years have passed. As long as you're alive, you deserve to be nurtured every single day. You stay quiet when you need help. You smile through the exhaustion because deep down you think, I don't want to bother anyone. But asking for help isn't weakness. It's deeply human. You've spent a lifetime caring for others. Now, letting others care for you is its own kind of gift. When you open your heart, you don't just receive care, you give others the chance to love you back. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to lean. You deserve kindness, not because you're struggling, but because you matter. Sometimes you look in the mirror and sigh, I'm not beautiful anymore. But maybe we've been taught the wrong idea of beauty. Beauty isn't in wrinkle-free skin or colorless hair. It's in eyes that listen, in gentle smiles, and in every line that holds a lifetime of love. You don't need to be young to be beautiful. You only need to be truly yourself, kind, wise, and deeply human. Beauty isn't something you lose with time. It's something you grow into. And believe me, you are still beautiful in a quiet, powerful, unforgettable way. Sometimes you quietly shrink away because a thought slips into your heart. I'm just a burden. But the truth is, your presence has never been a burden. Every story you share, every kind glance, every time you hold someone's hand, carries a value nothing else can replace. You are not a burden. You are an irreplaceable part of the circle of love. The people who love you don't need you to be perfect or strong. They just want you to be you. You are still giving simply by being here quietly, meaningfully. The world today changes by the minute. Technology, lifestyles, everything seems to rush past. And sometimes you sigh and think, everything's changing too fast. I can't keep up. But you don't have to keep up with everything. You just have to hold on to what truly matters, who you are. Kindness never goes out of style. Listening, loving, sharing, those are needed in every generation. You're not falling behind. You're simply moving slower and seeing what others may miss. And sometimes that slower pace is the greatest gift of all. Some days you wake up and think, I just need to get through the day, but you weren't born just to survive. There's still beauty within you waiting to be lived. A small passion, a meaningful talk, a moment that stirs your heart. Each day isn't just something to pass through. It's a chance to feel, to connect, to love. Even the smallest things can bring light. So don't just live to get by. Live to touch each moment with tenderness and gratitude. Remember, the words you speak shape the life you live. A negative phrase can close your heart, but a gentle, hopeful word can open a whole new chapter. Life after 60 isn't the end. It's a new beginning, one that's deeper, freer, and more loving. Start each day with kind words for yourself and for those around you, because you're still here, and there's still so much beauty ahead. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this journey together of living healthy, joyful, and fully alive after 60.